Now let's spawn in some random items. First we need to place them. So let's select the weapon pain pill spawn and let's just drop one in the map and we'll look at its properties really fast. There's really nothing we need to change. We don't need to enable the physics and we don't want them to be force spawned, so let's just keep it how it is. We'll copy it and we'll just paste a couple of them around the map. Put a couple in this room. And we'll also put some upstairs. Next, let's add some Molotovs to the map. Weapon Molotov spawn. And we'll open up the properties again. Now this one you want to change the count to 1 or else you can pick up that Molotov 4 times. And again, we're not going to enable any of the flags. So let's just copy that and paste it a couple of times around the map. And we'll put a bunch in this corner. And that one will be a cluster. Now that we have the items placed, let's put in the randomly spawning weapons. So go to your entity tool, go to logic case, and place that in the map. Go to its properties, name, let's just call it weapons, and apply. Now go back to the entity tool and open the list. Now select point template and place it in the map. Go to its properties and in name, let's call this one random 1. This will be the first random set of weapons. And let's copy and paste that 2 more times. Second one we'll call random 2. And the third will be random 3. So now we have 3 sets of random weapons that will be spawned. Now let's put in the actual guns. So weapon rifle spawn. Let's place one right here. Go to its properties. And let's just change it to 1 count for fun. And name, let's call it rifle 1. And as you can see with the flags, I don't have any of them selected. And we'll copy it and we'll paste the second one over here. And we'll change its name to Rifle 2. And finally, Rifle 3. And let's close that. Go back to the entity list and select weapon _pump shotgun _spawn. Now let's also put in some randomly spawning shotguns. So let's place one right there. We'll do the same thing. This one we'll call shotgun 1. And we'll just keep the count at 4. Let's copy and paste that one next to the second rifle. And again, we'll call this one shotgun 2. And finally, the third shotgun. Shotgun 3. Now let's go back to our original templates. Go to its properties, template 1. We will select rifle 1. Then for template 2, shotgun 1. We'll do the same for the other two, where it's rifle 2 and shotgun 2. The third one, rifle 3 and shotgun 3. Next we go to our logic case. Go to your outputs. Go to add. My output name, on case 01. Target entities named, random 1. And force spawn for via this input. And let's copy and paste and do the same for the other two. And change them to the second and third. Then click apply. And finally, we need to trigger it via the director. And we need to remember the name of the entity as weapons. So we go to our info director. On outputs, go to add. On gameplay start, so when the game starts, it will do this action. Target entities named, weapons. Via this input, pick random, and click apply. So now we have randomly spawning weapons. Next, let's make the items spawn randomly too. This is done a lot more easier. Simply select your entity tool. And go to Info Map Parameters. And place it in the map. And as you can see, it has the various items plus their density. And it's per square 100 yards. So let's lower that a little bit. And let's change the paint pills and Molotovs to 3. For the item cluster range, let's reduce this so it doesn't spawn all of the items at one time. So let's change that to 5. Okay, save and compile your map now and check it out in game. Remember that you don't have a nav mesh yet, so you'll still get that error message and some of the stuff won't work correctly. I'll load up my nav mesh in the map so you can see what the final results will look like.